Do I have this set for private? Hey, there's Chris. What's going on? I was worried I had to set to private. I was trying to figure out how to set it up for members only. Couldn't do it on my phone. What's going on, bud? How come you ain't here yet? Fishing's been a little slow, but we're doing all right. I got a 19 and a half and a 10-pounder today. Went looking for bait unsuccessfully. Figure I'd do this for about an hour or so, and then I'll go searching for some perch. We'll see if we can get on them. I see Chad's way out there dragging baits out in a little deeper water. I seem to be finding them at 5 feet. Hey, what's going on? Jonathan. Been kind of slow here, but they're here. Got 2 yesterday, 2 today. Biggest one was 19 and a half. Fish about 5 feet of water. What's going on, Art? So I figured I'd go live for a little bit. Because you guys all know I'm here. What's up, Dan River boys? What's going on, Indiana Chris? Kelly, the Block Experience. Art, if I didn't say hello, I'm saying hello now. Weather's starting to get nice. It was chilly this morning. It was chilly last night when I ran out of propane. I had to get up and put a new tank in there, but that's all right. Gets warm fast in that insulated tent. Mr. Rogers, 317. What's up, bud? I seem to find myself in some weeds. I want to get outside the weed line. Where are we at here? Just dragging some baits, cut sucker out there. You got to 30 fish in one spot not too long ago. It was insane. Were you fishing in the shallows, Jonathan, or were you out in the spot we were at before? Live in Minnesota. Brian B., what's going on? We got the whole gang out here fishing. A lot of fish. Well, everybody's catching fish. Jerry Parker or Richard got a 38-inch pike. That thing was a beast. It was fat as hell. In 2 feet, man. I'm catching everything in 5 feet of water in the last 2 days. Nothing in the real shallows or nothing. Water's 55 now. It was 50 when I got in here. I cruised through that 3-foot bay over there to see if there was anything in there. I wasn't marking anything. Even had the live scope out in perspective mode. There wasn't even anything fishing. There's a ton of walleye right by the ramp. Holy smokes, it was crazy. I didn't have anything with me. I brought some worms today and some jig heads. So if they're still out there when I go to put the boat up, we'll stay for a little bit. Tons of carp out here. Tons of carp. I think they're getting ready to do their thing. They're like in these pods swimming at the top of the water. Fish were breaking surface like crazy. They seem to have stopped. Of course, because I went live. To the marsh already? You think so? I was going to head over there next. I was in the marsh yesterday, not even a bite. This is the time they should be back there. I was talking to somebody who was here over the weekend. The fishes here a lot. And they were saying they just had a hard time in that marsh all weekend long. Oh, you know. All right, well then we're heading to the marsh. Kevin Fishes. What's going on, Stan? How you doing? Kevin Fishes, what's up? Size Matters, what's going on? We're going to the marsh next then. Water was warmer yesterday. I got rained on all day yesterday. I don't know if you guys heard on Catfish Week. I got soaked. I was out here for about 6 hours. Anchored up in what? 1, 2, 3, 4 different spots that have done me good during this time of year. Ended up catching the other 2 at 2 different spots. So We'll see. Some people are catching. What's going on, Uncle Lou? How you doing? I should have uploaded the picture so I could show you guys. I got two decent. Well, I got a 10 pounder. So the 19 and a half pounder was a nice fish. Not a monster, but a nice fish for here. Yeah, that's where I got those two at the canal. I'm actually right outside it, John. That's where I got those two yesterday, and I got two out here. Um, Parker and uh Richard are like literally, I don't know, maybe 500 yards away, 200 yards away from me. They were killing the pike, and they're getting big old bass today already. They got a bunch of channel casts. They've been doing good right by that rock island. Catfish Bum, what's going on? Duggar, what's up? Brian B, if I didn't say hello. What's up, Adam? How you doing? Here's everybody coming in. I'm thinking so with the weather change. It's kind of what I'm waiting on. But I needed to get that skunk out of the boat, so I came out here, dragged some baits for a little bit. I went searching for bait today. Didn't have much luck doing that. Checked over by Governor's Island, all that whole area. Checked the whole rock line over by the boat ramp. Haven't been back there by uh the channel going back to the marsh yet on the docks and stuff. Thought about doing that, but I got enough bait to last me today. I got to get turned around. This is the only thing I don't like about dragging. It's having a wide steer. All right, I'm gonna get this boat turned around, and I'm gonna head for that channel to get back to the marsh. Then once we get to the end of this bay here, probably take me a half an hour to get there. We'll reel up and go back in the marsh. You guys can go with me for a tour back there to get back there. It's kind of a cruise, but what else are you guys doing? It's not like you're working or nothing. Well, we've been out here catfishing. I don't know what time is it. I have no idea. It is 11, maybe just an hour and a half. That's it. Anchored up for a little bit, and then I got all re-rigged and got out the dragon. Got those two fish. I'm like, well, I better go live. I said I was going to go live. I was going to set this up as a members only, but like I said earlier, I couldn't figure out how to get that done and on my phone. Oh, there was a big old catfish right there. I only know it's because I saw it. They're not real dark yet either, though. But we haven't had too much sun here lately, so that could have something to do with it. And maybe they're just moving into the channels. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Madison, Wisconsin. Yep, that's where we're at. Hey, Steve, what's going on? Smack dab in the middle of Madison. I should have went over to Mendota and got a bunch of them crappies because I think someone told me you can use them for bait here. Yeah, get that yard mode. What's going on, Eric? There's lots of ducks here, Eric. It's a paradise for you, bud. Eric's starting a page. Look him up on ducksonly.com. Ice just went out there. Yeah, no. I've come to the conclusion that this boat is way too small. It's been a nightmare getting anything done. Get my fishing chart. Yeah, I'm a ways away from. This thing doesn't know where I'm heading. Got turned around in circles setting up this live stream. What's going on, Ernie Brown? How you doing, bud? We miss you too. Everybody needs a break. Made the mistake and I'd eaten some before I went live. Can you guys hear me? My AirPods giving me a hard time, so I'm not using them. But it's not real windy out here. It's actually kind of calm. Very calm. I saw that, John, I saw you got your first flathead of the year. Atta boy. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get out, chase them. I got some stuff to do when I get home. Hopefully soon. All right, thanks, Steve. I appreciate it. Brian B with the thumbs up. So I've come to the conclusion that I am not a camper. Why is that player board doing funny stuff? I got three lines out. That's the law here in Wisconsin. So I got one in the middle, one on each side, and the middle one. This one's just kind of hanging there. Got my Uncle Lou's, I got my Freddy Outdoor Adventures, and I got my rail splitter here. Once we get pointed in the right direction, I'll get this spread out here a little more. There we go. Now we're going the right way. It's slow here today. It's slower than it usually is. I usually have a heck of a lot more than 2 a day when we come out here. John was just in here. He said he got a whole mess of them here. Last time he was here not too long ago. We're gonna take you guys back that way though. Here once we get to the end here, it's gonna be a while. I don't know how long we'll go live. It's either sit out here to boat and fish or sit back at the campsite and do nothing. So we're gonna fish as long as I got bait. They're the Uncle Lou planer boards. He only has the one size. I don't know what he calls them. He's in here. Uncle Lou, what size are those planer boards? I know he was thinking about getting some small ones made up, but I haven't heard back about those since you mentioned them the one time. They were good. They pull really thick. They go out fast. They pull straight. For those of you who, I don't pull boards too much. For those of you that do pull boards, how wide a spread do you go? I'm only, like I said, I'm only running 3 lines, so one on each side and one in the center. I mean, I got them out, I don't know, 50 feet on each side. Should I be going way the heck out there? What do you do? I caught the 14 I caught yesterday. Was it 14? I think it was 14. I caught yesterday was the fattest channel cat I've ever seen. It looked like it swallowed a football. If anybody wants to come up, I think I can get the copy this. How I'm going to post it in chat, I don't know. I guess I'd have to go over to YouTube and post it in there. If anybody wants to go live, speak up. I'll go over to YouTube and post it on there. I should have sent the link over to Josh. He said he was going to be around today. That if anybody needed him to come in and read chat. But I'm not really that busy. But if anybody wants to come up, you're always welcome. I got some pictures from J-Dog today. He's on the fish in Terra. Reaching for my phone. 9.5 by 5.5. I know you can only use one rod in Minnesota. That might be changing soon. I got inside information. Yeah, the Uncle Lou rod caught. I got one. Usually I catch most of my fish on a center rod when I'm pulling bass, but today I got one on each side. I got one on the rail splitter and one on the Uncle Lou's. I'm not using my Mad Cats. I got four. I got a backup. I got a float rig set up on the rod that Lyle gave me, the Black Horse Custom. I got my crappie poles here. One of these days, I'm going to grow up and get me a boat with a rod locker in it. That would be a dream come true. I want to be able to put all my tackle up and not have to lay it all over my boat. And I want to get it out of my garage and into the boat. So it's like, oh my God, what was that? I wish I could show you guys everything that's going on around here because there's always something jumping or splashing or whatever. Got the float rig set up for when we get back there. We'll use that. I might need to change the hook though. Running Big River Gamagotchi. These channel cats are slobs, so they'll eat it. Look at this. This is the coolest thing I got. It's got my name on it. Look at that. Put a lot of flatheads on this rod already. Last year, first year having it. Running a Kuma Citrix that I had sitting around the house forever. What's going on, Frank? How you doing? Yeah, no, it's not sunny here. They're saying the sun's supposed to come out eventually. I'm just happy it's not raining. I got soaked to the bone yesterday. Funkaloo has them. I'm sure he'll send them to you. 80 degrees in Kentucky and sunny. 80 degrees is. I got my ice fishing jacket on. If you don't believe me, look. Here's the ice spikes, the rescue spikes. You know what? I am gonna send. I'm gonna send a message to the group. All right, hold on, folks. I'm not gonna lose you, but I need to do this. Let me get this taken care of. Oh, hold on a second. Having some issues. Guests, invite guests, copy. Copied. All right, let me see if I can see if anybody wants to come on here. Hold on a second here. Can you hear me now? Looks like my mic went dead there for a second. Let me know if you can hear me. Steve says no audio. I don't know why it did that before I started the stream too. Good enough. All right. You guys can hear me? Give me that message. So, hey, Don, what's going on? Get thumbs up from Uncle Lou. Thanks, Ernie. Have a good one. Oh, yeah, Frank. Frank says, a lot of talking, but you ain't saying much. Basically, what I was saying is that wasn't too long of a bait swap or freshen up. You think I knew what I was doing? I don't, but we're having fun. We got some fish in the boat, so that's good. Chadwick with the eyeballs. Chad was giving me the business last night on Catfish Weekly. You jerk. Adam, when are you getting up here? Have fun with you never. Is that you way out there, Chadley? I think that's Chad way behind me. Oh, cool. Hello, fellow tattoo lovers. All right, good. I'm heading back to the channel. Gonna drag all the way through. Oh, there he is. Oh, that's Betty Jean. I noticed her from her. She looks like a road cone. Oh, there's Chad. Oh, here you go. There's Chad right there. I don't know if you guys can see him. Right there. Oh, don't say it, Mark. Don't say it. Hi, good, Steve. What's going on, Roger? Nice, Chad. Don't you mean D caught 7? Don't apologize to him. He wouldn't apologize to you. Actually, I'm going to highlight that. Fish and Fever, what's going on? Yeah, I got 2 in the boat before I started up the stream. I'm like, hey, I'm catching fish. I should probably go live for a little bit this week. So I was going to set this up as a members only, but for some reason on my phone, I couldn't get it to do it. Yeah, it was ridiculous. I even went to set it up through YouTube, and there was no option to set it up as a members only stream. So I know I can do it if I schedule it in advance at home, but I didn't know what was going on. Parker Pursuits, what's going on, Jerry? Jerry, I sent the link to the group if you want to come up. You guys got a whole boat of cool people over there. Chad's got to keep making that Chad Fields money so he can go on vacations every day of the year. Coffee is good. I'm in 2 feet of water, 3 feet of water right now. I was kind of trying to avoid this for right now, but if I'm going back to marsh to fish 2 feet of water, might as well be in it now. I just hope to get any size fish on a live. That'd be cool. Yeah, it is. Overcast. Not going to burn my bald head. I can't complain. Yes, he is. Chad owns YouTube, Brian B. Did you know that? Wait, what's going on? Next year when I come up here, I'm bringing somebody with me so I can have 6 rods in the water. Yeah, no gar here. A lot of carp, but no gar. A lot of pike. Pike are kind of like gar, only slimier, I think. Jerry, what's slimier, a pike or a gar? He would know. I left my iPad in the truck, but this way I got to look at you guys. Dead in the eye. I usually like to watch because I'm blind. I like to watch fish jumping. Probably carp. I like watching my rods while I'm fishing. So I'm trying to see them in the camera. Doesn't always work. Wait, what's going on with Chad here? I wish I owned YouTube. I'd have a much bigger boat or tent. Yeah, Chad just likes to fly under the radar. Doesn't want everybody to look at him any differently than they already do, which is pretty different. Uh, Don't let him fool you, Uncle Lou. Chad wants a fiberglass boat with lots of glitter in it. Hey, what's going on? Thanks, bud. I want to get back to that channel. Not channel, get back in the marsh, do some fishing there. I don't know if I should take you guys for a ride or if I should stop the stream here in a little bit and start another one once I get back there if they start biting. I wish, Chad. Chad says Mark only puts his little boat on screen. He doesn't show his Hughes Craft North River yacht. If I was as rich as you, Chad, I'd have what is it called? The Lund Baron. And I'd make you call me the Baron. Baron Von Catfisherman. I wish you guys could get an idea of the size of this lake. It's a pretty decent lake for being smack dab in the middle of Madison, Wisconsin. I was the only one out here yesterday. I don't know if that makes me smart or a knucklehead. Probably the later. I see a bunch of boats out here. They're out in the depot. I'm thinking they're perch fishing. Here, hold on. I'm gonna mute you guys for a second. I gotta yell at Betty and Brandon here. All right. Sorry about that, folks. Captain Morgan, hey, thank you for the good luck. Chad is not rich. D is. Not only does Chad have money, he has D, so that makes him double rich. He's a lucky man. I just heard somebody go, oh, I wonder if somebody missed something. It sounded like Brandon. Oh, besides the two that I caught, I did have two that came off. One felt pretty good. You know what I noticed, though? When I was dragging at 0.4, which is kind of my standard dragging speed, I wasn't getting anything. When I sped up to like 0.7, that's when I started getting hits. So now I wasn't paying attention. I was at 0.85. Now I'm down to 0.7 again. All right, here we go. We'll see if that does anything for it. Randall, what's going on, bud? Hey, nubbies. Bottom of this boat is slippery. Yeah, Uncle Lou's asking, Mark, does your scope do much in that shallow water? In perspective mode, absolutely, Lee. It does fantastic in perspective mode in the shallow. I don't even bother with it in front facing or in the standard mode, front mode. But perspective mode, man, it's ridiculous. And you'll look at it, unless there's some sort of structure there that you can totally make out, you'll be like, what am I looking at? And then you start seeing fish and shadows of fish. Like today when I was out looking for bait, I was out at a spot called 3 Foot Bay, and then I was fishing around Governor's Island, which is technically a point. I could see all sorts of big fish swimming around. I saw something that looked like because I have the grid on to show me depth and width. Um, so I get a better idea. I'm just starting to use it. I'm by no means a pro at it at all. But I saw what looked like a huge sunfish, and all I could think of it was a monster drum. The thing had to have been like 20 inches, 18, 20 inches big. What's up, Ashley? How you doing? But you could see it clear as day. And it not just the fish, but you could see their shadows moving behind them. Like when I come across walleye, the only reason why I know they're walleye is because they move so darn fast. Bass move a heck of a lot slower. I was so surprised at how fast walleye move. And they're always in these pods. There's always more than just one over there. I was kind of upset that I didn't have any worms in a jig head yesterday, but like I said, we got them today. But I'm gonna go spend a lot of time probably back in the marsh. Lyle will be proud of me for going back there. That what I know for sure. But I'm heading back that way now. Here, I'll give you guys a look. I got a long ways to go yet. There you go. I don't know if you could even make that out there. It's way out there. I'm like in the middle of a big shallow bay. I said hello to you, Matt, didn't I? I think I did. If not, I'm saying hello to you now. What's up, Paul Boyd? I gotta slow down on this coffee because I need it to last. But yeah, Uncle Lou, that perspective mode works surprisingly well. It shoots out like 40. I think I've seen it because I got to set to auto for perspective mode because I use it I actually I actually look at it from back here. I'll drop it down there. I got a sea light pole, which is pretty rock solid. So I can point it towards the front of the boat, and I'll be going at like 2.5, 3 miles an hour, and you can see them fish coming up. So I'll use that in conjunction with side scope, and I can find them pretty good. That's how I went to that Mendota crappie fishing, and I was struggling and struggling and struggling, and I kind of went about doing it that way, and that found me the fish. So, hey, Lyle, what's going on, bud? Got two in the boat. Chad's got a bunch in the boat. I know that Betty and Brandon got some in the boat. Richard and the gang and Jerry are killing it over there. They're in pike and bass heaven over there. Bugman, what's up, buddy? I wish you were here too. Bugman wants to come up next year. We'll be here. Yeah, don't send any storms here. At the end of the week, I'll tell you one thing. Say what you want. I ain't redoing yesterday over again. I'm staying dry as I can the rest of the week. I'm going to do like Chad and go over to Cabela's. All right, we're back in 5 feet of water. I'm marking some fish, but I think they're carp. Again, that's what I don't like about dragging baits. It's just I'm too impatient for those big swings, to get back on track. I'll go over and my tracks on my GPS on my Garmin. Try to get back on them if I get on a fish. Usually shoot past them. Not that there's going to be a ton of fish in those spots, but I like to think there's usually a reason they're there. What's going on, Dustin? How you doing, bud? Yeah, I'm dragging baits. Uh, I'm not going to say it. Trying to be nice to you, Chad. You make it so hard. Isn't difficult. Son of a gun. Here we go. Lyle, we miss you, bud. I don't know if you heard that, but as soon as I get done with this track here, I'm going back in the marsh. We're going to give it a shot. I got some suckers and some bluegill, some fresh ones that were given to me from Richard and Stephanie. Were kind enough to give me some. Oh, look, here come my brother and sister, mother. Let's put them on camera because they love it. Be there. Can you see them? Look at them. Look, I squished their boat. I squished their boat. Are you guys going back there? All right, I'll meet you back there. I'll meet you back there. They're going back there. They're going to go pre-fish it for me. That's what I pay them for. I pay him in my company. Doesn't go very far. Eh, I would holler at them, but they can't hear me. They're too far. They're probably watching. Yeah, somebody in the chat told you to slow down, Betty and Brandon. I'm marking fish, only I think they're carp. Which is why I want to get the heck out of here. Parker, I thought you were coming up here. I need to get me a big old cat. Still didn't break the 20-pound mark. Brandon's got two at 20. I'm jealous. Happy for him, but I'm jealous. What's up, Chucky? Mr. Chucky, sir, how you doing? Say hello to Miss Annette for me. Something just rolled here. I don't think you can see that. I don't know if you did. Did you guys see that roll over there on the side? As I'm going back there, I'm going to have to re-rig too for anchor fishing. Can't drag baits back there. It's a marsh. It literally is a marsh. Yeah, there's a ton of carp all over the place. I caught those two catfish right in the middle of them, Chad. Right smack dab in the middle and like pretty close apart. I mean, really close to one another too. Literally, I got the other one released and the rod was going off as I was putting the board back out for the one I caught. I wouldn't call that a double up, but so I'm thinking they were pretty close in that same area. They're co-mingling with the carp. Like I said, that was in 4 feet of water. I like to make sure I don't get skunked before I go exploring. And that's what we're going to do back there in the marsh. Hopefully it'll pay off. You guys let me know in chat if you want to go for the ride with me, or if you guys just want me to start up another stream, we can do that. Because it'll take me a while to get back there. Take me quite a while to get back there, actually. I haven't had any hits since I started, so that kind of sucks. It's making me antsy, making me want to move back there right away. You've got them in 12 feet, Chad? Both of mine came at 5. I saw you heading out that way. Oh, you want to ride along, Chris? Sure, good deal. We can do that. I'll turn you guys that way once we start going. It's all idle through there, so we'll get to go under the bridges. You'll see some pretty famous spots where a lot of people have fished over there, had videos and stuff. So we'll drive by Skipper Bud's. Is Freddie in here? Hey, Freddie, what's going on, bud? Driving to his brother place. Stay alive. Okay. Freddie, I got your rod in the middle over here, bud, just so you know. Haven't got one on it today, but I got one on it yesterday. I just don't remember which one. I'm trying to think how late I'm going to stay out here. Probably till I run out of bait. If I can find a place to go get some lunch or something, that'd be even better. Chad, you can bring me some lunch if I stay out here late, right, bud? Bring me what Betty's cooking. We've been eating good. We had a we had crappie and fries with baked beans on Sunday night, and then we had chicken chili yesterday with some Fritos and some Doritos. They were good. No, Chad, you're gonna bring it to me. He jokes because he cares. That's our new saying for Chad. He jokes because he cares. You guys remember that little ad, that bumper they used to show like during cartoons? You ought to know. We're gonna make a commercial for Chad like that. I have to say that Uncle Lou rod stands out better than any other rods I got. Look how bright and shiny they are. Can you see that? I wish I could do a zoom on here. That would be cool. Oh, one thing I'm going to have to do is disconnect this phone when we go under this one bridge. I don't think I can. Well, it might be close since I cut it down. I am happy I don't have to have the bimini up today. If I had a choice whether to fish with it up or down, it's always down. Heck, I'd like to leave it at home when I can. It's probably one of the reasons I like night fishing so much. Chris says, gonna miss Lyle and Cindy and the cinnamon rolls. I don't know if you know this, Chris, but Cindy sent me a batch, express mail to my house, so I got to enjoy some of them. She said not to tell Chad though. Oh wait, I forgot he's in here. Well, look at this. We're on it. Fish. Oh, come on, come on, come on. I think he just popped off. Yep. Son of a biscuit. Yep, popped off. Even got my bait. Swing and a miss. Oh, ball. A little chunk of sucker on there. Get it back out there for this last little bit. Son of a biscuit. Well, that didn't work out too well. Oh, gonna have to reel it in. See if we can do this time without messing it up. I didn't have the line in the clip far enough, so it just kind of popped off. So we had a takedown. At least we had that. Chad says he deserved that for playing with my emotions like that. It's going to warm up, Chad. It'll be all right. Chad's complaining about the wind. Yeah, the line clip should be facing the boat. Won't work if it's facing the other way. Just make a big old mess. All right. What do you mean? You can't. You can't. Chad hates Missouri. That's how come she won't send him any. Hey, look at that. Parker got an 18.6. Nice fish. We're going to go, like I said, we're heading back towards the marsh here. The next hour or so, we'll probably be back there. But that's a glory run back there. If they're on, they're on. All right. Let me reel this side. Why is my boat turning? It's going the wrong way. Let me get straightened out here. I hear coyote pups or something. I have a good day at work, Dustin. Thank you, bud. Hey, man, I'm a happy man. With the two I got in the boat, I'm happy. Boat staying dry. I'm staying dry. Got bait in the water. What more can you ask for? Coffee and some more fish to bite. That's what you can. Uh, got some comments here. It's always about Chad, isn't it, Chad? Yeah, they're fun, Steve. Good time. Oh, congratulations to Steffi. She got a PB Pike and a PB Channel Cat today. I know they're listening. They're watching. I'm trying to get my side imaging is awfully dark. That's why I keep looking over at it. Let me see. Sonar setup. Color. There we go. Black emerald. There we go. I keep changing it because every color looks different in different water conditions and daylight conditions. That looks good. I'm a happy man. What did somebody get the boot? Uncle Luke? Uh-oh, what did I miss, Chris? Uncle who banned people? Did he ban Chad? Just so you guys got an idea, I showed you where we were at. Really moved that far. Still got a ways to go. Hey, what's going on, Richard? How you doing? We're gonna miss you this year, bud. Know your health's important, absolutely. But you are missed, buddy. Wish you guys were here. Oh, sorry, Nubby. It'll happen. Can't believe that one came off. Kind of butthurt about that. I think we get a little bit of sunlight today in the afternoon. Tomorrow it's supposed to be nice and sunny. I think it's going to be on fire. I think it's going to light that firecracker. Man, there's a lot of fish here. Oh, man, pretty sure they're carp. A lot of shadows. That's a good sign. We'll find out if they are or not. Chad says Nubby probably deserved it. Chad, you're mean. Mean, mean, mean. There's another fish. 20 feet off on that side. I got my baits back. Shoot, maybe 50, 60 feet. I got this one about 20. That one's about 40 feet out. Wind did pick up. It's starting to get a little tiny, tiny bit of chop here that wasn't here earlier. When I told you it was dead calm out here. But that wind's like blowing on like the back of my neck. So hopefully it's not messing up with the audio. Chris, when did you say you were coming up? You come up tomorrow or today? Don't say it, Mark. Hey, what's going on, Curtis? How you doing, bud? Tomorrow. All right. Up, I hear another woohoo. Who's that? Where did Parker and them go? Oh, they're way out on the other side of the island. There's a rock island out here. Yeah, I'll turn you guys to the front when we go for that ride through the channel over there and under those bridges. Hopefully I can get this mast. I got a mast that I mount my camera on and stuff. Under that one bridge. I think it's pretty darn close. If I'm not mistaken, I can get it under there. Be cool, and then I can keep you guys facing that way without having to hold on to you. One thing about this little boat, when I get a hit on a line, I can feel it shakes the whole boat. See, hey Robin, what's going on, dear? How are you? I have no idea what that's about. Robin says, Don R., what a gift. Congrats, Dustin. These fish hit like freight trains on dragon baits. Yeah, they do. They hit like that when they're anchored up, Chad, but you don't anchor, so. Chad likes to be in drag. I mean, likes to drag baits. I think it's going to be covered in catfish slime and mud. We have worse problems. Don, our gifted channel. Oh, excellent. Awesome. Thanks, Don. I appreciate it, bud. Don, you're the man. Chad says, I don't know what anchoring is. Thank you, Uncle Don. I like talking to Don when I see him on a live. He always has me come up there and chat with him. It's always good to have a chat with Don. I also feel bad that he has all that ice and snow. Don, is it all melted? Hey, Mr. Chavez, what's going on, bud? Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, bud. For all my channel members, I was going to do a live membership, but I couldn't get it to work on my phone. Maybe I can get it done on my iPad or a members only live stream. We'll see if I can get that set up tomorrow. Usually I can do them from home if I set it up prior. Here, fishy, fishy. Still ice on the lake. Wow. What's up, KY Redneck? How you doing, bud? I want to congratulate Eric and Curtis on their win last weekend. I haven't seen Jody since. I wonder what's up with that. Anybody hear from her? She had a rough weekend. All right. I think we'll give it 10 more minutes. Ten more minutes and we're pulling up baits. We're going to move to the other spot. We're going back in the marsh. So I caught 2 and missed 3. Very disappointed in myself. Don't say it, Chad. Don't say it. I figured Chad had come up here just to end my stream, get even with me. All right. I'm pulling these baits up. I can't stand it anymore. Sit tight. Oh, that's right, Robin. Congratulations. Robin beat Mr. Danny Stone this weekend as well. Robin, if you know all the winners, let everybody in chat. Let me get these baits up. Let's pull these off of here because we're gonna have to re-rig these once we get back there. I like to get when I'm reeling in. I like to get them in the boat on top. This makes it less of a chance of tying up into a knot. That's just me. All right. All right, folks. I gotta mute the camera here real quick and the mic. Give me 1 sec. I gotta take care of something. And I'm back. Sorry about that, folks. All right. Let me know if it's let me know if the motor's too loud, or I'll just turn you guys forward and you guys can watch the view. Here, I'm gonna go a little faster now. Let me mute it until I get into the entry or into that channel. All right, no wake zone. You guys talking about the one that J Dog was sharing and Tara was holding? Well, I think Tara caught it, I believe. I got to drive here. Is it too loud? Let me know. You guys want to look forward or do you want to look backwards? What do you want to look? Yeah, it was. That was a hog. Laddie season is upon us. Saggy Bottom Boys catfishing. Okay, here's an honorary member. I'm already part of the Saggy Bottom Boys. That's old news. Aaron and LG Bass were the original members. Unless that's one of you. Did you guys change your name, Aaron? Or is that one of your many YouTube logins? Robin says, I love it when J Dog is on fire. Why would you want him to be in pain like that? Oh, you mean fishing. Gotcha. Oh, you want the front? Captain wants to look at the front. All right, there we go. I can't blame you. Let me turn the mic off so you're not having to listen to the motor. Y'all still with me? I gotta put my glasses. I get too happy. I get to take my glasses off. Hey, what's up, LG? How you doing? Pontoon Jody. There's Pontoon Jody. What's up, Jody? Paul Boyd. I think I said hello. Regulators. What's up, buddy? Hopefully you're feeling better. Look, did you see? No ice, Aaron. All right, back to the view. All right, this is the low bridge here. Let's see if we can make it under there with this camera up here. So I'm gonna have to come up to it real slow. I think I can clear it since I shortened some from last time. I'll turn the camera back forward. Harry Anderson, how you doing? Yeah, there's a lot of yellow perch in this lake. I haven't gone after any yet. On my list to do this week. We go. We'll see how close we get to this. Hey, Kaz. Oh, it looks like we're gonna make it. Woohoo! Shortening it. Help. Any luck? Hard stuff. Hard. Good luck. Uh, Something's going on with my. I can't see Chad here. I told you that was going to be a close one. You know what? Let me do something real quick before I go under this bridge. Sit tight. I'm not just. I'll be back. I gotta change the setting. Hey, back for the $2 super chat. Thanks. She says, boom, 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 boom. Well, that's boom. She likes to say. All right, we're gonna turn you guys back around here.